Join me as we embark on an incredible journey to discover four captivating countries in Africa, which are Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Kenya. As we explore the rich history, vibrant cultures, breathtaking landscape, and unique experiences that await us in these diverse nations. Our adventure begins in Djibouti, the gateway to the Horn of Africa. Djibouti is the third smallest country in continental Africa and the smallest in the Horn of Africa, which also consists of Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Somalia. Let me tell you some interesting facts about Djibouti. The capital city of Djibouti is Djibouti City. It is also home to the Lake Assal, which is saltier than the Dead Sea. Djibouti has military bases of different nations, including the USA, France, and China. Djibouti was colonized by France, which gained its freedom on June 27, 1997, and became a republic-type government. Their languages are French and Arabic. Their famous symbol is their flag. Here are the two famous natural attractions in Djibouti. First is the Lake Assal. It is known as the world's largest lake reserves and 10 times saltier than the sea. Second is the Day Forest National Park. It is home to several dominant tree species. Next is the top two famous man-made attraction in Djibouti. First is Djibouti City. It is the largest city in Djibouti and it was built on coral reefs. Second is the Hamoudi Mosque. It symbolizes Islamic culture and heritage of Djibouti. The famous norms in Djibouti is mourning the dead and afterlife. When a Muslim Djiboutian dies, his wife mourns him for 4 months or a year. The national clothing of Djibouti are: for men, they wear a loincloth izar, and for women, they wear a shield dyer. Their traditional music and dances are Jinili and Dinkara. Sambusa is their national food, which eaten during the iftar. And lastly, their inspirational tradition and events are Ramadan and Fest Home. Next, we will venture into the captivating land of Eritrea. It is located on the eastern coast of Africa on the Red Sea. Here are some interesting facts about this East African nation. It was once part of the ancient kingdom of Aksum. The capital city of Eritrea is Asmara. Eritrea is a home to the hottest place on earth and the largest salt lake. One of the world's oldest hominid skulls was discovered in Eritrea. The country has only ever had one president. They were colonized by Italy, the United Kingdom, and Ethiopia. The national symbol is their flag, and their official language is Tigrinya. Here are the two famous natural attractions in Eritrea. First is the Danakil Depression. It is known as the hottest place and the lowest point of Earth. Second is the Red Sea. It is the saltiest sea of all the seas. Next is the two famous man-made attractions in Eritrea, and these are Massawa. It is the gateway to the Lak Islands. Second one is Keren. It is Eritrea's cultural capital. One of the famous norms in Eritrea is offering small gifts to show appreciation and goodwill. Their traditional music and dances are Asomia and Kuda. The national dish of Eritrea is sigmi. And lastly, the inspirational tradition and events in Eritrea are the coffee ceremony and the team cut. Our journey continues to Ethiopia, a land of myth and legend. Ethiopia is the only African country never had to be colonized, although it was occupied by Italy from 1936 to 1941. The country is known as the birthplace of coffee. It is home to the Simien Mountains, which are often called the roof of Africa. The type of government in Ethiopia is Federal Parliament Republic. The country has 9 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the churches of Lalibela. The famous symbol in Ethiopia is their flag. The official language of Ethiopia is Amharic. Here are the two famous natural attractions in Ethiopia. First is the Blue Nile Falls. It is known as the Smoking River. Second one is the Lake Tana. It is the largest lake in Ethiopia and a registered UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. Next is the two famous man-made attractions in Ethiopia. First is the Lalibela. It is known as the 8th wonder of the world. Second is the Fasil Gabe in Gondar. This is another UNESCO World Heritage Site. known for its walled city dating back to the 12th century. The famous norms in Ethiopia is strong relationship with the neighbors. Injera is the traditional food of Ethiopia, and it is made from tap. It is the world's smallest grain. The national clothing of Ethiopia and Eritrea is the same. For men is Netala, and for women is Surya. The inspirational event that happened in Ethiopia is the Mescal Festival. It is the finding of true cross by Queen Helena in 4th century. Finally, we will make our way to Kenya, the land of wildlife and adventure. Kenya is a country in Ecuador that got its name from Mount Kenya. It is the highest point in the nation. The largest desert lake in the world, Lake Turkana, is located there. The Big Five, the lion, leopard, elephant, and rhinoceros and buffalo live in the Kenya, and one of the top safari destinations worldwide. It is renowned for producing tea and coffee. There are around 40 distinct ethnic groups living in Kenya, and they were colonized by the British. Their famous symbol is their flag. Here are the top 2 natural attractions in Kenya. First is the Mount Kenya. It is the African's second highest mountain. Mount Kenya is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The second one is the Lake Turkana. It is the world's largest alkaline lake and also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Next is the top 2 man-made attraction in Kenya. First is the Fort Jesus. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that showcases Portuguese military architecture and offers insight into the Kenya's colonial history. Second is the Tsavo National Park. It is the largest and oldest park in the country. Here is the famous norms in Kenya. Shaving of heads. Shaving of heads is a cultural practice observed in various Kenyan communities. Kenya does not have a specific national dress that represents the entire country due to its diverse ethnic groups and their unique traditions. The traditional dance and music of Kenya are Momboko dance and Benga music. Ugali is the Kenya's national dish. The inspirational tradition and events in Kenya are Mombasa Festival and Safari Rally. The famous sports in Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Kenya is football. What an incredible journey it has been, exploring Djibouti, Eritrea, and Kenya. Thank you for joining my unforgettable adventure. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting travel vlogs. Let's continue exploring the world together.